I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
Hey, Alan.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Okay, so this is it. This is the end game.
David,
This
please
is it.
pick up.
David,
David, it's me. Where have you...
stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ.
Stay focused, Saga. You
It's
know this
getting
isn't
worse.
real.
It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
No, this isn't real. Just stay focused. Stay in your purpose. Stay locked in. Hey guys, back to where we started. Cauldron Lake all over again. This time we got the whole crew with us, it sounds like. So let's do this.
Testing. Testing. Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here.
Love how everybody got there before me. Like nobody could have gave me a ride.
Where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll. Yeah,
Hey,
they are.
I'm here.
You know how to
I'm here. Let's get ready.
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more beer down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the Taken when they come. Light them up for you. Bad news is we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a damn mechanic. I wish your tech guy was here, Karen.
Wait, so am I about to fight like waves of these guys? Is that what they're up there telling me right now?
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight. Prepare to experience a soul-searing...
Now this is a song that I can get jiggy with. Turn it up, y'all.
This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning.
And they wrote this on the fly too, okay? Let's do this.
Hey, you're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro.
They have too much fun, bro.
Try that again.
That's how you should live life. Minus the excessive drinking.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show's drawing a crowd.
Take it incoming, Anderson.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, I did not see you.
Get him into the light.
Oh, I just gotta lure them? Or am I actually fighting them? Okay, I'm actually fighting them. This is kind of crazy. I know that's not Odin up there killing it right now. Let me use this flare and get the most out of it. Oh, good move. Oh, good move, okay. Hold that! I guess, oh, he bounced back from that quicker than I thought he would. Surprisingly low on ammo already. What just hit me? Is it one of those? Okay, it's one of those. I forgot. I was so immersed. I forgot to health up. I was so locked in. I forgot to health up. All right.
Get him into the light.
Bro, I'm spamming heal. I'm spamming heal, bro. I need you to heal. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Come on, reload. He has to die.
Anderson, they're trying to stop the song.
Did I do it? I did it? I did it.
The power of rock and roll.
Golly, bro. Look how many bodies there are. Take that clicker out. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Let's go. That's how you bring somebody back in style.
What happened? Why didn't it work? I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real?
Is it because I'm not finished with his story
So where
yet?
the fuck is he?
I have to finish his story. Okay. I was wondering when it was gonna tie back to him, but okay. And when you finish his story, he appears. Gotcha. Okay, so when we gotta go answer that phone. Ooh, perfect. Perfect tie-in. So if we would have finished Wake first, he would have been waiting for her to start the song. That makes sense.
Hello?
Hello.
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't.
Oh my
And that
gosh.
is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
I was gonna say Attack on Titan, but it sounds like we need, okay.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue. I'd been here many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different, like my last chance, if it wasn't already too late.
I feel like the end game. Wake does have the whole John Wick look going for him, though.
Nobody's here anymore. Was I too late?
That one got me. That one got
Scratch
me.
was in there, writing his horror story. There was still time to stop him. I needed to get inside.
It's here.
It won't end. Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I thought contain Ellen in my photos, but I can't. The monster just keeps coming back. Every night. Like waves hitting the shore. I'm so tired. He's here all the time now. There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. I have made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
What is she about to do? I had a feeling it was gonna say that Alice Wake took her own life shortly after completing her work. She will be missed, but lived on through her art. I was afraid for a second that we were gonna see her kill herself. That's not her. Is it? I feel a jump scare coming. Wow. How does Alan react to that? Or is this all Scratch is doing?
Alice was dead. Scratch tortured her until she couldn't stand it anymore. Until she broke. And all that time, she thought it was me. Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet. He was scratching my edits out of return.
Which one is Wake and which one is Scratch? We saw this scene earlier, and does that...
I had seen this before.
It's him killing himself.
This was me.
The loop.
Caught in a loop. I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript. I was the one haunting Alice. It was always me. I killed her.
So he is Scratch?
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
So it was always him the whole time. It was just a future version of him. It was a looped out version of him. What? What?
landed on the shore
That-
after I faced Nightingale in the overlap.
He was in. It's a loop.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault!
Oh, he is Scratch.
Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker.
Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it. And blast it with all you got.
Too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it.
Anderson, power.
Am I not supposed to be luring him in here? Isn't that what she just said? I'm confused. Didn't she say lure him in here?
Anderson, I can't get the light on him. Now, Estevez. The light. Got him. Trapped. Missed your shot, Anderson. Turn the light.
Oh, this sucks.
He's free.
I'll fix it. We can hit him again. Got a delivery for you, Anderson.
Nobody wants to help? Nobody want to help? One of y'all can come help, bro. Is there a third one? Or is there just the two?
We need to work together to get him, Anderson.
It's just the two? Okay.
You're going down, Devil!
Whatever is in here, I need it. It don't work. Nothing works on him.
Mess with Devil. Hit him where it hurts, kiddo. Teach him a lesson.
He's too fast for me. Shoot him. Got it. Get the light on him. I got him as long as we got power. Power is out. He's coming for you.
Hang in there, Anderson.
Come on! Almost there. Okay, so I actually can deal damage on him until she gets the light on.
Saga will crush you. That's no car. Don't let him fool you.
Oh, that goes through?
Show him, kiddo. You're going
Grab him now. Got him.
Come on! Go, 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 go.
There. The lights are ready.
Is there another one? There's another light?
teach him a lesson. Okay. We're back.
Wow.
You got Viking blood in you, kiddo.
Now I need to get him in the cell.
Just be ready.
Estevez, Casey, now!
the dark. Oh, it forced the dark presence out of him. Did we just say the hero? That she's the hero.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work?
He split.
Casey?
Casey? Hold up. How did he get Casey? Wake, you better get up. They've really let him get away with it?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Deerfest is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
There's no way he just won, bruh. Huh? Where the hell is Saga at?
Tom, we need to get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely Saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom!
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch.
Yo, no
The dark
lie.
presence held all the cards now.
Wake, I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. I done been playing this game for 13 hours and you were the problem the whole time. You were the bad guy.
Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is, are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, no wonder she's trying to get help from anyone she can get it from. She done messed this up. She should have been sent him off.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the dark presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he is the clicker.
So it kind of planted its seed back then.
Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you.
You don't have
Every
any
kind of weapon we
backup?
have available. Don't fuck it up.
Every weapon you guys have available? This looks like all the
needed a
weapons
car.
that I already had.
The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
So you just gonna steal Saga's car? You done got her daughter took away, stole her reality. She saves you. You get her thrown into the dark place where she can stay in there forever, and then on top of that, you
I
steal her
brought
car.
Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape.
And you hold
She
her.
succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga,
Alan, you are a
Casey,
mess, dude.
Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead, because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well.
Yeah, he's doing the honorable thing.
Another way to look at it, I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
Hey, Alan. Not expecting any brightness after this playthrough in the dark. This is Scratch's story. This is the last thing I expected. Alright, Deerfest. Return 8.
This is not what I expected.
Yeah, this is the last thing I expected.
The stage fight scene in Departure is one up by the absolute
That's Rose. That's Rose, yeah.
Alan Wake's latest
There's
novel,
the Bookers.
Return, is breaking every literary record in existence. It's the great American novel.
A spellbinding tour de force.
Don't they all see that I'm Alan Wake?
Echo each other in unique and surprising ways. The overlap scenes in particular are rich examples of this theme.
Showing us all the characters we met through the journey.
tragedy of Saga losing her family is a blatant commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional lives.
The old gods of Asgard are back. Wake clearly knows what his fans want to see.
These two. Okay. That Ilmo up there? That is him.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of
Look at them. They know you don't belong. It's almost like Inception when they want to get you out the dream.
I had the book now. I could write my ending to return.
Oh, so he just
I had to
Scratch.
get
You
the
just
writers
left the
to
book out in the
stop this
open
horror
like that.
story.
That's the book, like the one that if you have the clicker, you can change the story. He just left it out
This
in the
was an
middle of the
obsessive,
parade.
egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading.
So that's the room he's been writing in this whole time. Isn't this... Oh, that's the room Ati said we couldn't go into yet when we were playing a Saga. So this is the retirement home. I don't have any guns, nothing. This is the retirement home, and that room that was on the top floor.
I had to find another way inside.
Okay. What would be fire is if I could still get the rifle. There she is. Yo, I'm tired. I'm getting tired of running from this dude, bruh. Saga stood 10 toes, and Alan, every time he see this dude, he running, bruh. Every time we see the dark presence, Alan running, bro. Not to say that there's anything he can do about it. Saga also had help.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages.
But Rose is crazy.
But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose.
It's crazy because only the people with like some type of like, I don't know if crazy is the right word. Like it's not a disability or anything, but like if you think about a tour and like people we would consider like insane are the only ones who are rational in this situation. Like Rose is crazy. I guess I just can't think of a better word than crazy, but Saga in her own way, that little mind place, crazy.
That's where the windows were.
The Ant Tor and Odin, Ati, like everyone who has been navigating their way through this book. Speak of the, you know, speak of the janitor.
Ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb.
He's been like guiding us this whole time to this moment.
Brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you,
The
Ahti.
game. Yeah, thank you. Ahti was a good character. The way he was written in was really well done. You know a game is good when you just put down your controller. So I literally got to the writer's room.
The ending. I only had one chance to get this right. I needed an ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
Is he gonna let me write it, or do I just sit down and write it?
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me.
Sit down and write it then.
Now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Oh, am I supposed to just be listening to him right now? Okay, I'm like, Alan, what do you want from me?
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is Arrow, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
When did he discuss that with Saga?
No matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
So that's why Saga got sent into the... Wow, bro, they kind of hold her. If that's how it ends...
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
Now we're going back to Saga. There was so much more of this game than I thought there was gonna be. So now we're probably gonna go back to Saga and then we go back to Wake. Wow, there was more left than I thought.
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place.
Girl, you need to get up out of here, bruh.
My work. It's all gone. What the hell is happening? Where is everything? Nothing's working. I can't think straight. I can't sense anyone.
He's in the upside down.
I can't leave. Why can't I leave?
Scratch locked her in here.
The Dark Presence took over Casey. Stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake. I'm in the dark place. I'm lost.
There's 2 chairs now.
I don't know what to do. That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Way to leave.
The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Logan.
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
Logan!
Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster.
He needed me.
Like, she is such a great character, but for them to like give her like this mental breakdown in the final act.
Never should have taken this case.
Like, they wait till the final act to do this, right when the game is like peaking.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
Her playthrough was so amazing up until like, not to say that this ruined it or anything.
No, I'm not reading anymore.
But this changed her momentum so much. But we'll see where it takes us. It's trying to take us somewhere, so.
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family.
Now she's pulling herself back to reality before the darkness closes in and she's trapped here forever, like Wake was. So basically she's using her mind place to pull herself out faster than Wake was able to, because she has real memories to rely on.
While our agent...
This is what would happen to Wake. End of chapter.
Saga, wake up.
Parliament Tower. I'm home.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending?
That's the shoebox that Wake left. I think that was Alice. Oh, it was him humming the whole time.
Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
Mr. Door.
Who is this door person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Door finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls.
Wow.
Huh.
Go figure.
Now that I think about it, maybe Door brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Door. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Warland Door walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Wait, I gotta figure out who is Mr. Door.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warland Door. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him
I know,
moving through
but
the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
he said the family of doors. So that sounds like just like you have the Anderson family who can access the Mind Place. It sounds like the Door family is another one.
But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone.
Co-author, like he said.
Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save,
The bigger the cost.
And
Yup.
the hero must pay the price.
Yup.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
Let's do this. Let's see the ending. We've been forecasting the ending.
Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too.
Been forecasting this ending for a grip. Like, we gotta get to it at some point. You know? Didn't Tor and Odin come in to save me? Wouldn't that mean they're lost in there? Saga, she... She's there.
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold. Past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
The end. Scratch! Now! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard.
Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on!
What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers.
The bullet
no
of
truth.
light.
The hero turns to look inside. Is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to...
Sacrifice himself. Call Logan, yeah. She's alive, then it's real.
Is it over? Anderson?
Do not Inception us. No, they didn't, bruh. There's no way they just did that. Part of me is not surprised, but there's no way they just ended the game like that. There is no way they just ended the game like that. I'm not surprised, but there's no way.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything.
The control.
I remembered being trapped inside that lake.
FBC.
A dark ocean with echoes of myself, my fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness, the same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see, the light you need to see, until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
I have so many. I haven't felt like this since I saw Inception for the first time. I haven't felt like this since I saw the movie Inception for the first time. It's kind of like, what? Do I get it? I get it. I get the story that they told. The ending, it's a spiral, not a loop, and which makes sense because every time we were caught in a loop as Saga or as Wake, we just had to continue going through it over and over, and then eventually we got out. Every time. It usually ended like especially as Saga, we just go through it again and go through it again and go through it again, and eventually we got out. The question now is that the game's way of telling us we need to play it again and again to figure out the answer? Like, is this saying you're gonna need at least 2 or 3 playthroughs to understand the ending? Or does that mean that part 3 is the next cycle in the spiral? I think that's a good way to put the question. Yeah, wow. This was a great game. So, my final thoughts on the game. Let's see. It was a great... Not having played or completed the Alan Wake or any of the DLC or Control, as a standalone game and an introduction to Alan Wake, which even if playing it after and having to go back and play the other games, this was phenomenal. I give this game a 9 out of 10. Story-wise, this game was amazing. I felt like, and the directive, however you describe that, was a 10 out of 10. This is the best direction I've ever played. Let me not say ever, because I have to think, but this is one of the most well-directed games ever. It was outside of the box as well. We've seen games with 2 main characters before, but just the combination of the layers, the stories within the stories, the callbacks, the flash forwards, the overlap, the unraveling of the game as you played along, and the game's ability to deliver that with a combination of just the acting, the art, the animation, the live action scenes, the combination of both, the way everything was blended together, just very, very well done and very, very well executed. And I feel like this is a game, I said it partway through the playthrough, and even they allude to it at the end with the spiral, hopefully, where it is better the more times you play it. So, I feel like right now the best thing to do, I'm not going to do this on stream, is to pick up Alan Wake 1 and play that. And if you've never played it before, play it for the first time. If you played it before, play it again. And then play Control. And then play the DLCs. And then play Alan Wake 2 again. And then you'll further understand the story. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going into it with pre-knowledge, which is what we thought the loop was, but it truly is the spiral. And you probably understand the ending even better. And you don't know if it's gonna loop again, if it's gonna spiral. You don't know if an Alan Wake 3 is coming. And I think that inception, that concept that they planted in my brain playing this game alone makes it worthy of a 10 out of 10. The only reason I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, I said it during the game, the lows were just way too low. The idea of the mind place and the plot board, I think they were better ideas than they were executed. However, I don't know how they could have been executed any better. I'm sure there's people who are going to play this and absolutely loved it. There was points where I couldn't wait to profile. I enjoyed doing the plot boards, but as the game went on and you started to put the pieces together and get ahead of the story, it almost felt like busy work after a while. It just felt like, okay, this could just be done in a cutscene. And I said it a few times during the game. I didn't, by no means did I mean to downplay the effectiveness of it or the game, but it could have been condensed. It could have been done. It could have been better towards the end of the game. It wasn't needed as frequently as it was early in the game, and they doubled down on it later in the game. Now, once again, maybe there are plot holes in there. There are small steps in the plot that furthers the game the second time you play it, and those become even better. I did my best to try and take my time through this playthrough so that I didn't miss anything. But even with that being said, I do still feel like there was some missteps and missed timings when that was used. I did enjoy profiling. I did enjoy Saga's mind place up until that last sequence. And then Alan's plot board. Sometimes they were just a little difficult with no direction to figure out when to do what. But other than that, those just being hiccups in the puzzles, and that's really the only thing I can complain about. Yeah, that's really my only complaint. So this was a great game. This was a great game. My game of the year, I still don't know. I'd probably put this, I don't know. This game is so in its own lane. It's hard to even compare it to anything else. I can't compare this game to anything else. So it's unfair for me to say, is this game of the year Spider-Man? I haven't played Resident Evil 4 yet. Maybe it's that. Jedi Survivor was great. I mean, obviously Zelda, even though that to me that was just a DLC, but this is worthy of, if we were to say, you know, what's game of the year, I do think this is worthy of taking that home for sure. I think Spider-Man just had such a ripple effect where Spider-Man is just so pop culture that for them to deliver the way they did, it kind of puts it on in its own air. But as far as you check off the boxes of detective, thriller, dark, you know, survival, and you still manage to tell a great story with great characters and great moments and even very good combat, good puzzles that get your brain moving and working, and sometimes they slow you down, but they don't really take away from the experience. This game stands in its own category when it checks off all those boxes. It took a great genre that Resident Evil has held the mantle in for a very long time, and in my opinion, it pushed it forward. Nothing against Resident Evil. Resident Evil is the king of this. That's why they can remaster and put out the same games almost over and over again, and it feels better and better every time you play them. But this, it even breaks away from the pack of the survival horror genre, and it breaks away from the pack of the detective, and it puts it all in one category, and it stands alone. It stands alone. So in-depth review, but this game was worthy of it, and I had a blast playing Alan Wake 2. Within the next year, I'm going to be playing this game again. Maybe I'll stream it, maybe I won't, but I plan on doing an Alan Wake loop where our spiral, where I play the remaster, then I play Control, and then I play Alan Wake 2 again and see, okay, now where do I stand on this game? So yeah, that's really it. Thank you for everybody who hung out for this Alan Wake playthrough. Thank you for everybody who checked out the series on YouTube. If you're new, thank you for joining and subscribing. And I hope you guys enjoy whatever we have in store next, which more than likely is going to be Spider-Man Miles Morales. I did a poll over on YouTube where we voted for what game to play next, and it came down to Miles Morales or God of War, the original. And I think we're going to go ahead and play Miles Morales. It's a quick playthrough. I'll probably finish that in like 2 streams. And then if I have time, I'm going to be moving at the end of the month. I'll probably start God of War. But I have other series that I have already edited that I can just put out at any time in case I need to take a break. So we might see some Tomb Raider. We might see some Batman Arkham in between series. And as far as the next big home run hitting game that is supposed to come out, no, Call of Duty 3 just came out. I kind of stay away from Call of Duty. It's not really my thing. So I'll probably have to find something to play in the meanwhile. I don't know. We'll keep an eye out for the next big title, and I'll find some different content to do as well while I'm over here on Twitch live streaming. So I will see you guys very soon. Next live stream will be on Sunday, and we'll start Miles Morales. And until then, guys, appreciate you guys. Peace out.